Hey guys, so it's the weekend. I just got finished cleaning my apartment and getting some stuff out of the way. And I am getting ready to vlog, don't mind this. Not vlog, but record a video for you guys, my sit down video. As I promised, long overdue. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit of makeup on my face, but that's what I'm gonna be doing now. I'll show you a little bit of my setup in a second. And yeah, so by the time you see this video, you have already gotten my sit down video. So you would have heard about how my first semester of law school went, which, okay, I made it. Thanks be to God and all the greatness he has, you know, brought in my life. I am grateful. So I am using, I'm sorry, I'm not doing all that. This is not a makeup channel. But yeah, so I am going to just put on a little bit of makeup, foundation. That's pretty much all I do. Foundation, a little bit of, what do you call it? Mascara, and that's that on that. But I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna show you guys the setup in a second, and then I'll continue vlogging for the day because today I plan to finish my appellate brief argument, because next week we have to meet, or we have a mandatory meeting, my partner and I, with our professor to go over our writing and what we've been doing so far. And I want to be able to present something really solid because my partner and I, like I said, we are trying to finish this brief before spring break, and we get spring break this week. That's coming up at the end of this week. We're going on break. So yeah, let me go ahead, slap on a little bit of something on my face, go record this video, and I'll be back. This is my setup area by my desk. This is where I'm going to be vlogging from. All right. Hey guys, so I just finished vlogging, well, not vlogging, recording my my sit down video, my first sit down video with you guys. Oh my God, like that video turned out so much longer than I anticipated and wanted it to be, but I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing with that because girl, it's long and I didn't want it to be that long. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat right now, and then it's legal writing and research time. Yay, brief time. I'm gonna be working on my brief, and I'm gonna be showing you guys, you know, a little bit of that too, because you know I like to involve you guys with my process of what's going on in law school, so you can see the content and what the work is that you have to do in law school. So and you guys enjoy that too, especially on my my IG and stuff like that. You guys really like the interactive nature of my platform, that I'm actually like showing you guys exactly what I'm doing in law school. So, and I think it's better to show you than to always having, you know, have to explain it. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna be doing now. So I'll come back to you guys in a sec once I start writing my brief. Hey guys, so I'm just here. It is now 3:33 Sunday morning, and I am working on my appellate brief, my portion of it. So I'm doing my research and I'm drafting up a few things. Right now I'm doing my standard of review, where I have gotten my cases. I've put together my standard of review paragraph and some questions that I'm going to be asking my professor. Here I just have like different cases that I searched up that I feel like would be helpful to my argument that I'm going to be making. And then this is from my partner because she's doing argument too. But anyway, yes, I'm in the preliminary stages, doing just my review, not review, but what do you call it? I am so tired. My research for my case. So I have a case breakdown. Our issue is dealing with this statute specifically, and the phrase fugitive from justice. So I just have the specific wording of the statute out here, and then a breakdown chart of my cases that I am going to be using. So this is basically what my partner and I have to try to argue, and this is going to be our opponent's which they're the appellant and we're the appellee for this case. And these are the cases that I've found so far that just by quick review on Westlaw, I thought was helpful to our case. These are the circuits that are going to be in favor. And then same thing over here. And then we have a circuit split. So a circuit split is basically some circuits say this, some circuits say that. So in this case, the Fourth and the Seventh Circuits say in order for a person to be a fugitive from justice, it is enough if they merely know that charges were pending against them when they left the state. The Ninth and 11th Circuits are saying that they need an intent to avoid prosecution. So charting this down, because after we do our arguments and my writing, I'm going to have to know their position and what they're going to be saying in their brief for oral arguments. So generally, I write notes as well for future purposes for my oral argument. And yeah, I'm probably rambling, but I thought this would probably kind of, a little insider, of how the process is done, getting this stuff all figured out. So this is basically Westlaw, and you search up your cases and then you dig within your cases to figure out what exactly the court said that you can use to support your argument, etc., etc. So US v. Clark I'm using right now for my standard of review. And so you find your information in the cases, and then you draft up your own document. So you have to cite each sentence that you got, whatever you got from a case. And if you pulled it from a case, you have to put quotation marks on what exactly you have cited. Yeah, guys. So that's what I'm doing. It is 3:38, and I'm probably going to go to bed by 4 o'clock. And then I have to get up and do some assignments that's due tomorrow. And then start my reading for Monday's class. Talk to you guys later. Guys, not sure if, I didn't finish vlogging from the last video. So it is now Monday, March 9th, 5:53 a.m. And I am finishing up some reading that I have. I have class at 9 o'clock. So I have to get these briefs done, y'all. Oh my God. This weekend was just not as productive as I wanted it to be. So now I have a whole bunch of work I have to do before class this morning. So pray for me, y'all.
We figure out the party's intent, right? We would have to go further than reading the statement. We have to figure out the party's intent to figure out whether we call this a condition or a duty. Okay? We do actually have a preference, under the restatement. If we're not sure whether it's a condition or a duty, and we can't really figure out the intent of the parties, we're going to call it one way versus the other. Are we going to call it a duty? We have a preference for a duty. So if we really can't figure it out, the court is likely to interpret it as a duty rather than a condition. All right, sorry, to your question.
Back to this hypo, if we're wanting to interpret it as a duty, can we rely on that particular word shall? You said the subject shall provide written notice, that sounds like more of a demand.
So shall is actually, okay, so we don't use a substantial performance standard, right? So basically what the tenant is saying is, who cares? And by the way, should we really care? Is this really important? Did the landlord approve? Yeah. So what's the big deal? If it was written
floor, then I think it really does matter. And I don't know why they put it in there, but they did, and it was clear.
Yeah, that's right. So if they really didn't care if the notice was written.
Hey guys, so I am home. I've been home for a while. I am currently looking up a few terms in the Black Law Dictionary. I have the Pocket Dictionary, and with Westlaw you have it online as well. But yeah, I am working on my appellate brief. And my argument, I have to do a statutory construction analysis, which is a little bit different from the style of writing that we've done last semester and the beginning of this semester. So it sucks for me with my argument because it's a whole new style of writing that we're just like getting heads up on how to do. So I'm not experienced with it, and I kind of have to learn how to do it as I'm going now, which sucks, but yeah, I gotta get it done regardless. So right now I'm reading like external resources and stuff like that to kind of get my understanding of how exactly I'm supposed to do this statutory construction argument. So basically that's kind of like explaining what a term or a statute means, or what a statute means, like what the legislators meant when they enacted the statute, or a specific term in it, what they mean. So you would use dictionaries to like define the word if you want to argue a plain meaning of it. You can use like Congress committee reports to kind of get legislative history to say, hey, this is what they intended for this to mean, even though the words don't really say this. You can use like different statutes and compare it to each other, yada, yada, yada. It's just a lot more, for me, like tedious and just, it's out of my element. But that's what I'm doing right now. And our issue, I'm basically arguing over fugitive from justice and what that definition means. So I'm going to be looking up the word fugitive in a Black Laws Dictionary. I was looking them up on Google and stuff, but I was like, you know what? Let me use my Black Laws Dictionary and try to use like legal definitions. And then I have to probably figure out when this act was codified so that I can probably look up what the word meant at that time. Anyways, y'all pray for me. Pray for me, because I have to get all of this stuff done before spring break, and we're getting spring break on Thursday. And my partner, she's been like beasting out. And yeah, I'm struggling. But one thing about me is I always get it done. So I'm gonna stop talking to y'all right now. I'll come back to you later, share a little bit of progress, how I've been doing. And let me just go ahead and get that done. All right? If you haven't done so already, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are an old subby, hit the notification bell. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Questions we ask Westlaw. So yeah, I have to do statutory construction. So I want to make sure that I am writing my argument the proper way, because honestly, I want to get it right with minor tweaks. Tomorrow, my partner and I, we have our professor to go over our brief, and I just want to make sure that I don't have too much work to do over spring break. But yeah, this is what I'm doing so far. So let me actually dive into that. And I have a general search that's like getting thousands of hits. So let me do proper research, and I'll be back, guys.